What's up with YouTube? It's your girl Kim, reporting from the #1 Red Face News. And as y'all can tell by the title, y'all, it appears that your boy Khaotic and Lil Scrappy, their friendship has finally come to an end, y'all. Sadly came to an end. Obviously, if you guys follow Love and Hip Hop, you know, everybody knows Lil Scrappy, you know, the rapper. Everybody knows Khaotic. Everybody know Khaotic and Lil Scrappy had this little YouTube thing going on called Scrappy Khaotic TV. But now, you know, I think like a month ago or so, Khaotic became solo. And everybody was wondering, like, oh, he became solo. So wonder if, you know, it's him and Lil Scrappy beefing. But time he became solo, he dropped a video explaining, you know, no, me and Scrappy not beefing. I just decided to take the channel. Scrappy got a lot going on, this and that. So didn't nobody really think nothing of it. So now that Love and Hip Hop, you know, they're filming right now for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And it's a video's going viral right now on Love and Hip Hop. A little scene where Scrappy ran up on Khaotic like he was finna, you know, do something. And the security guard was holding Scrappy back. So with that being said, Khaotic went to his YouTube channel to address that situation. He was like, you know, this man doing this for a storyline, for Love and Hip Hop. He was like, cause me and Scrappy not even beefing. He was like, you know, he can see Scrappy. He was basically saying like how him and Scrappy can pass by each other, see each other in the streets, anything like, what's up, man? Yeah, hey, what's up? You know, like on some cool stuff. He said so with Scrappy, you know, running up on him like that in that little scene, that was very shocking to him because he ain't got no issue with Scrappy. And he was also basically saying in that video how he addressed like all the drama, how all that stuff first started. Stop, girl. He was basically saying, excuse me, y'all. My infant want to act up time I make a video. But he was basically saying when all the drama first started, he was basically saying how it all started. He said it's like they friendship. You can't miss business with friendship. He said him and Scrappy was better off as friends. He said, but when they decided to start doing business together, that's when it became a problem. He said, because Scrappy, he ain't going to call him lazy, but he just wasn't there. He'll never show up to nothing. So with that being said, he said it all started, you know, he think it all started with when he told Scrappy, you know, hey, man, let's just, you know, be friends. You know, I run a YouTube, like, I take you off, like, we just be friends because you ain't ready for this business stuff that I'm ready for, you know, like, you ain't there, like, you don't ever show up for nothing. And Scrappy was cool with it, he said at the time. So with that being said, they filming Love and Hip Hop, and I guess y'all know how messy Love and Hip Hop can be. Everybody going around asking Khaotic on Love and Hip Hop. And the thing about it ain't even air yet, but Khaotic just spilling the beans. He was basically saying people, bam, everybody just coming up asking him, you know, what happened with the channel on Love and Hip Hop? Why you take Scrappy off? And this and that. So maybe Scrappy feels some type of way because of that, y'all. Because with, like I said, once again, with all that being said, Khaotic was basically saying how all this stuff started is because the channel, he took the channel. That's what he feel. You know, he feel like Scrappy mad because he took the channel because he said when it was time to make videos, Scrappy, he'll call Scrappy like at 1 o'clock and be like, hey, man, we filming at so be here. Scrappy like, okay, man, and then end up showing up like 6 hours later. He said not only you wasting his time, he wasting the cameraman's time and everybody else's time, you know, and money. Like that money getting lost. He said so. He also told Scrappy, hey, man, Scrappy, let's do YouTube. You know, I think we can, you know, come up off YouTube, man. Let's do YouTube. Like, we can go half on this and that. He let him know what they can go half on. He said Scrappy never brought nothing to the table. He said he paid for all the cameras. He paid for this and that. He paid for everything. He said, well, you know what, Scrappy, you still my brother. So, with that being said, when we get monetized, I just take what you owe me. I take your part out like that, and we still'll be good. He said that never happened. Scrappy, here, baby. He said Scrappy was just, he said, you understand Scrappy have kids, but he said he don't want to also call it excuses just because he have kids. He said, he had his busy life, busy schedule. He said, but dang, it's a lot of people work 9 to 5 and got kids, He said Scrappy just basically never show up for anything. He was also saying how him and Scrappy had some little filming for some TV show or something. Him and Scrappy were filming for a TV show or something. And Scrappy, he said everything he booked, he includes Scrappy, and Scrappy never show up. He said, so the people was like, well, Khaotic, let's just use you then. Scrappy not showing up, so let's just use you. He was like, nah, I gotta see what's going on with Scrappy. I gotta, my brother gonna be here, this and that. He said Scrappy finally showed up, and boom, they made big money together. So it's just, from just listening to both sides, with all that being said, Khaotic, made that video about, why he think the drama is where it's at, and the reason why that in that little scene that Scrappy ran up on him, because he said, for one, loving hip hop is very messy, and, which it is. Y'all got these girls in his ear, this and that. He also went on to say how he's so loyal to Scrappy, and he loves Scrappy so much till he even stopped talking to Bam for Scrappy. Scrappy was like, okay, if I'm not cool with this person, you can't be cool with that person. And stuff like that. And he was like, okay, cool, Scrappy. So he hadn't talked to Bam in a year, which is Scrappy baby mama. He said, yeah, he used to have a crush on Bam back in the day, but him and Scrappy weren't friends then at that time. He let Scrappy know, before their friendship even started, yeah, man, I used to have a crush on your baby mama, this and that. But they, Scrappy was like, I don't care about that. So with all this being said, Scrappy responds to Khaotic. And what Scrappy had to say was, he was basically saying, Khaotic was saying something about how his jewelry fake, and he was just saying he don't wear shit fake, and he was like, he ain't got time for all these niggas putting their name in their mouth. He said he ain't got time for all of that. He was just basically saying, Buddy need to keep his name out of his mouth before he, do something to him. He was like, he don't play them type of games. And he was like, don't be trying to bite the hand that feeding you. He was basically saying, Scrappy was basically saying, he put Khaotic on. He was saying how he put Khaotic on, and how once for, him using Scrappy name with this YouTube stuff, Khaotic wouldn't have gotten this far. He was like, you basically got that channel off my name. It's in so many words what Scrappy was saying. That's why he was saying, don't bite the mouth that feeding you. And, and he was just saying, he ain't with all that. He was like, man, keep my name out your mouth, man, this and that. So Scrappy just went on and on about it. And Khaotic went back and made a video about that as well, reacting to Scrappy going live. And with all of that being said, Khaotic, he thinking that Scrappy is really kind of jealous of him at this point. He kind of hating on him. He said, because Scrappy was also saying how he got a big house and this and that, is I'm going around bragging, showing it, this and that. But Khaotic, he was going around bragging, showing his cars, this and that. And Khaotic was like, oh, okay, now I feel like this man hating on him. I feel like he's jealous of me. So with all that being said, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. What y'all think about this messy situation? If you ask me, I feel like maybe, the boys, the men's, and not boys, but the grown ass men's need to come together. They've been friends for too long. Maybe they'll come together and squash the beef. I love seeing Scrappy and Khaotic together. They give very good content. They funny together, and maybe they'll just squash the beef, because like Khaotic said, with all this being said, they're still his brother at the end of the day. He even prayed, y'all. At the end of his video, he prayed to God, asked God to please, bring him and Scrappy closer and let them squash the beef, this and that. So maybe, gotta touch Scrappy heart where he'll come around. If not all the messy ears, people be in his ear on Love and Hip Hop. Because like I said, Love and Hip Hop can be messy. And everybody know that. But maybe they'll, become cool, get back cool and squash the beef. Because like Khaotic said, really ain't no beef. He said he ain't got nothing against Scrappy. He just putting it out there, telling facts and what it is. And, I'm not trying to pick a side, but if you kind of listen to both sides of the story, it do sound like a little jealousy might be involved. But who knows, though? Hey, but then again, Scrappy ain't got nothing to be jealous of because, Scrappy is little Scrappy. So, I don't know. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section down below. What y'all think about this situation? And with that being said, if you're new to my channel, though, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications. You'll be notified every time I drop a video. And with that being said, I'm out. Peace.